Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another funny, sick, weird, and twisted episode of Surviving Steve Harvey's Mustache, guys. Surviving Steve Harvey's Mustache. Now, I'm not going to make too many jokes about this, guys, because I've never wanted any harm or anything wrong to go on with Steven. And if I was in Steve Harvey's shoes right now, I'd probably be in the hospital too. After finding out that allegedly, shout out to Will Hartley, Big Boom, Steve Harvey's bodyguard, family bodyguard, is allegedly Lori Harvey's biological father. Now, I never knew this, okay? When I did the interview, salute to everybody in the building. Make sure you guys smash that like button. I need y'all to smash that like button because this definitely has to go out in the algorithm. Steve Harvey is currently in the hospital right now. So I need the likes to go up and I want the prayers to go up too. Because I didn't want no harm for Steve. It's not like I want this man to be in the hospital. I don't want nothing to happen to this guy. Steve Harvey is up in age. Steve is what, almost 86, 87 years old? And his mustache is probably 110. Okay? So Steve Harvey, allegedly in the hospital right now. I'm telling y'all, this is breaking news. Big Boom that I interviewed. I interviewed Big Boom. His people contact me. He said, look, he got a no gag order already. He said he don't want to be speaking out no more. He not doing no more interviews because people been calling his phone and all types of stuff been going on with Big Boom. I got to keep it quiet, and I promise Big Boom for his sake, you know what I mean, and safety and everything like that. We're not going to do any more interviews right now with him. He has a no gag order right now. You know what I mean? And that's not an exciting thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you got a freak that says she got a no gag reflex, now that's exciting. That's very exciting because she can make it disappear. But Steve Harvey is in the hospital right now, and I don't want to make fun of this because this is not funny, guys. And that's why I'm not coming to be funny. I'm not coming to be loud. My prayers is with you, Steven. Okay, that's a tough thing to find out. Like, if this is true, allegedly, I would faint too. If I found out that my kids them motherfuckers ain't mine, and they look just like me, I would just faint. And Steve already knew Lori Harvey wasn't his biological daughter anyway. But the fact that Big Boom is allegedly the father, now Steven didn't know that. You understand me? So that's hurtful. That's painful. I'm not gonna sit there and make fun of Steve. Even though Steve was a super duper cheater in the past. I used to be a cheater too back in the day, guys. So if you're gonna be mad at somebody for being a cheater, be mad at me when I was a cheater in my 20s. I had 2 girls pregnant 30 days apart when I was 28 years old. And I had a whole family, all right? But I was young. I'm 41 now. I would never do nothing like that now. But we all make mistakes. Guys, get the likes up. I need this video to go to the algorithm because I need Steve to know that I care. I'm not making fun of your mustache right now. No surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. I want you to survive, Steve. And they said that your mustache is so thick and so huge that your mustache had to have its own separate hospital bed. You know what I mean? But Big Boom, I do shout out to you for having your peoples reach out to me again on Instagram and tell me the information that Steve Harvey is in the hospital. Big Boom's people, his people, we ordinary people, we just don't know which way to go. We're ordinary people, but Big Boom's people reached out to me, said, look, Big Boom cannot talk, no more interviewing. People then took his interview and started chopping it up. I told Big Boom, I want people to take the interview and do reactions. I said, what did you expect motherfuckers to do, Big Boom? I have no problem with it. I feel like they've been doing great commentary. And there's going to be more reactions to your interview, Big Boom. That's what we wanted to do. But I understand that you have to be quiet. I understand you have to hide and peek through the blinds. And I said, you's a big dude. Big Boom is a very big guy. Can you imagine that you got to hide? But that's different. You know what I mean? P. Diddy got gay snipers. I told y'all that. He got gay snipers. You know what I mean? That be putting lip gloss on with an AR-15 and standing on the roof. That's a bad motherfucker. Licking on a lollipop. You know what I'm saying? Steve Harvey, if he got gay snipers, imagine. Steve Harvey probably got motherfuckers that know martial arts. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers that know karate, that's a scary thing. I don't care about street fighting and all of that type of shit. You jump out in the karate stance, you know how many niggas, the hardest gangsters you were scared if you jump out in the karate stance. I don't care how tough a dude do. Act like he is. Motherfucker put his gun down. God damn, he's in a karate stance. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told people growing up that I knew karate. I was a burgundy belt. That's why people don't fuck with me, because I was a burgundy belt. You know what I mean? And that's one of, if you know karate, you'll know that that's one of the, like a real strong ranking karate, type of title. And I want to shout out and thank whoever sent me. I received a $1 Cash App. I got a $1 Cash App today. I got the email too. They sent me a $1 Cash App and said that I had the worst interview skills in the history of interviewers. I said, oh my God. And I'm talking about, I burst out laughing. They sent me a Cash App of $1. Said, look, this is for that terrible interview you did with Big Boom. I told Big Boom's people to tell him. I said, Big Boom, I bust out laughing. They sent me $1 and said, this is for that terrible interview you just put out with Big Boom. You didn't let that motherfucker talk at all, God damn it. You're worse than Nori from Drink Champs. I started cracking up. And people was like, yo, why are you taking over Big Boom's interview? This ain't about you. I said, God damn, none of these motherfuckers looked at the channel where it said Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy. They didn't realize that they clicked on a comedic channel. I understand it was his interview, God damn it. But I'm still gonna market my goddamn self. It don't matter. I don't give a fuck who I've been who I've been interviewing. Yes, all my interviews are gonna be ghetto. That's what makes my shit stand out. But I promise you guys, next time, I'm gonna let the other motherfucker talk more than me. I promise. But smash the like button, guys. Let's get this interview out in the algorithm. Lori Harvey, I know that this is not your fault. I'm not sure if you knew that Big Boom was your father. I don't know if you knew. But if your mother knew and Big Boom knew and they didn't tell you or Steve Harvey, I don't blame Big Boom. I blame your mother. You know what I'm saying, Lori? Because this is the type of behavior that you do anyway. I got you getting pregnant by someone lying and saying it's someone else's. You have that type of personality. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up because you might get pregnant by Future and be lying to Trey Songz talking about this is your baby. This is your baby. You know what I'm saying? And Trey be like, that ain't my baby. She be like, yes, it is. And the neighbors knew your name. When you were pounding me out, the neighbors knew your name. So stop lying. This is your baby. Motherfucker come out with dreads and shit looking like Future. Dirty son of Minnesota, spending money till them day I'm gone. Dirty matter now, sir. So like, hold on, why is my son rapping and singing and shit when he's supposed to be an R&B singer? This ain't mine. Smash that like button, guys. Come on, let's get the likes up to 100. This is for Steven. Steven Mustache Seagal. Steve, I know you're tired of watching these videos and people, just, all in your house and in your marriage and shit because somebody spilled the pork and beans. So now the world knows that you don't have the perfect relationship that you wanted to paint on the internet. There's a lot of people, Steve, that lie and act like they got this decent ass relationship. You're not the only one who fronts like their relationship is perfect. We all go through shit. I was just arguing with my woman last night until 2 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. And guess what? She ended up giving me some coochie afterwards. I didn't even think I was going to get the coochie. And that's why I was mad. I was starving. I was like, God damn, you know we going out of town this goddamn weekend. And I want some coochie. And she like, shit, you see, I've been doing shit all day. I'm talking to my family. I've been getting my hair done, doing my nails. But you ain't got 15 minutes out the day to give me mine. You know what I mean? I was like, you know, well, fuck your vagina. I don't even want none. I'll get some on Tuesday when you get off. You know what I mean? But she ended up giving me some anyway. But yeah, we all paint certain pictures, but I'm not gonna front. I'm the type motherfucker, I don't want you to think I got a perfect relationship. Hell to the no. You know what I mean? But I don't get into arguments no more. Like arguments. Me and my woman today have disagreements. Back in the day, oh my God, my other relationships, shit. I done been through shit. I done had women put mustard, ketchup, hot sauce, syrup, all types of shit on my bed, bust my motherfucking windows out. I done had all types of shit. Chicks hiding in bushes, jumping out of trash cans. I mean, but this was in my past life, Steve. We all been through shit. God damn it. You're not the only one, Steve. You could turn this shit around. You could turn it to comedy. Put this in your stand-up. You know, when you just tried to do a stand-up denying the fact of something's going on in your house, Steve, you didn't do it long enough. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you just wanted us to shut the fuck up. And then you threatened us and said you wanted to cuss. Look, you know what? I want to curse so bad. Nigga, you might as well had not said nothing or cursed. You still let us know you wanted to cuss. That's just as bad as cussing. You know what I'm talking about? You might as well have said, fuck that. All y'all, lick my balls. That's my goddamn wife. If Will Smith can accept a young boy, you know, banging his wife out, then so what? My wife can get banged too. Fuck it. Put it on camera like Adam 22 and pay me $5 million. Fuck my wife. Go ahead and do it. Steve, we living in a different world, different times. You don't got to fake it to make it. It's all kinds of messy ass relationships out here. Ain't nobody able to act like, oh, you got this perfect ass relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know, especially with guys, like all my friends, when they going through something with their woman, just like how when women talk about us, guys, y'all know we get together and talk about them motherfuckers too. Soon as we hang with our friends, you could look at the expression on your friend's face. Damn, what's going on, dog? Man, I can't stand this goddamn bitch. I swear to God, I hate that motherfucker. I fucking hate her. I'm telling you, I'm gonna leave her. 2 days later, you talk to the nigga, yeah, we about to go to the movies and shit. You know that's my baby, man. I love the shit out of that motherfucker. We know. We all go through it. How many times you said you was gonna leave a motherfucker and you never left? Somebody this morning was talking about, look, I'm done with you, motherfucker. I can't stand your ass. And still going to be together. It's life, Steve. But when you say think like a man and then in the world you act like a woman, because acting like a woman is pretending, in my opinion, that shit is perfect. You know what I mean? There's a lot of women that'll pretend shit is perfect at first. Motherfucker can have felonies, all kinds of shit. Once you give them the pickle, they accept shit. Because we lied first. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm a doctor. Yeah, I'm a doctor. You know, I'm a home nurse. Like when I go to the house, you know, I make a lot of money. You know what I mean? That's my nice car out there. She ended up finding out that was your baby mom's car. Only time you ever went to the doctors was to get an STD test. But since you gave her the pecker and now she got feelings, she gonna make up a fake identity for you. Bring you around her family. Oh yes, look, he's a doctor. Never hit me before. Look, never touched me. He's so better than Raheem. Yes, he loves me. He buys me shit all the time. And as soon as you get on her nerves, she be on Facebook. I can't stand this broke ass motherfucker. Once a month check getting ass. He ain't got no money. He ain't got no money. Yeah. We'll talk about you like a dog. And I know, Steve, you afraid that Marjorie's gonna come out and do that shit publicly. If she did that shit, that'd be crazy. If she came out and did a Steve Harvey ether, you know what I'm talking about? She'd be like, fuck Steven, you've been on my thing. You know what I'm saying? Your fat mustache, like whispers compared to beans, you're whack. Yeah, smash that like button, guys. Let's get the likes up to 100 though. I told y'all I wasn't gonna be joking and shit, and I tried my best, guys. It's my personality. But Steve Harvey, breaking news, in the hospital after finding out that Big Boom is allegedly Lori Harvey's biological father. Now, Steve, if you didn't know this shit already, and your wife deceived you, that's your business. But I want you to get well and take it on the chin, man. You know, females lie about their baby fathers every day, B. Straight up. They do. Not all of them, but I know the ratchet ones who do. I was in jail one time with a white boy that was locked up for domestics, right? I can't make this shit up. I'm in jail with a white boy that was locked up. This was my motherfucking bunkie. I said, what you locked up for? He said, child support. And I said, okay, a lot of people go to jail for child support. When he showed me what the baby looked like, I almost fainted. The white boy was in jail for a black baby. I'm talking about a black baby. Flavor Flav black. A little Boosie black. Michael Blackson black. You know, motherfucking Don Cheetah black. And this was a white boy that was pale. He was in jail for a black baby. I said, how is this possible? This is not your baby. Anybody can look at this motherfucker and know this not yours. But the white boy said that he signed papers. Now, in Pennsylvania, if you sign for a kid, that's your motherfucking kid. So I said there, he said they fixing it though. Like when this was years ago, I was in jail with this motherfucker. I said, you gotta be getting out. Like this is illegal. And he said he had to go through certain things, fraternity tests and everything to prove. I said, how do you need a fraternity test when you look like Tom Hanks in Philadelphia? You remember how pale Tom Hanks looked in Philadelphia? I said, how can Flavor Flav be your fucking child, dude? How? You don't need a paternity test. Pick that piece of doodle up and say, look, do this turd look like it's mine? No. The doctors know goddamn well that ain't your baby. That's how the system is designed. They don't give a fuck as long as they can make money. Listen, guys, smash that like button. We need to get this to 100. Steve Harvey allegedly passed out. I don't know if he had a stroke, motherfucking heart attack, mustache attack. I don't know what. But Steve Harvey is in the hospital after finding this out. And that's some very, very hurtful, painful news. You know what I mean? Prayers for Steve Harvey and surviving his mustache. Because, Steve, I know you're going to pull through. Okay? I don't know, you could be in the hospital just because, you know what I mean, you got some fucked up news and you might want Marjorie Harvey to think that you fucking, like, extra fucked up and hurt. So I don't know what type of stunt that you pulling. I don't know if you got a movie coming out. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they do in the industry. Motherfuckers, to promote albums, they start doing shit. Like, look at P. Diddy. P. Diddy said, I gave Mace back the rights to all his shit. I said, God damn, it took 130 motherfucking years for you to give Mace the rights to the shit. When Mace saved your ass after B.I.G., rest in peace, B.I.G. Mace saved you. Just giving him his rights back. Come to find out, P. Diddy got an album coming out. I said, oh my God, these motherfuckers know how to market like a motherfucker. So you want to make the world feel like you a real nice guy so they can buy your album. P. Diddy just gave out $1 million to the college. Shout out to P. Diddy for doing that. But it let me know P. Diddy is a method to that motherfucker's madness. He know he got an album coming out. He said people are going to feel like I'm a wonderful guy. I gave people rights back to the music. I gave $1 million to it. Okay, so help me make this album go gold, platinum, triple platinum, so I can get that money back 20 times. P. Diddy is smart. You know what I'm saying? P. Diddy smart. P. Diddy heard what I just told y'all, and y'all look at him like, is that true? He'd be like, take that, take that, take that. Yeah, I like what he said, take that. Real rap. But Steve, I don't want this for you. And Big Boom, I appreciate your team for reaching out to me, letting me know the situation about Steve. You know, Steve Harvey, I want you to keep your mustache up. I would say keep your head up, but you cut your box off. So keep your mustache up. You know what I mean? You'll get through it. We all go through stuff, Steve. You know what I'm talking about? We all go through stuff. I know for a fact when you get out that hospital, man, you're gonna get through this whole thing, far as fraternity, and you're gonna do it big like your mustache. You know, so don't even worry about it. And if I was you, Steve, truthfully, if a woman tell me I find out a baby not mine, you know, matter of fact, you knew that wasn't. But if I found out somebody that's the bodyguard, that I left alone with you, that you were supposed to protect, that you were supposed to take care of, not put your pecker inside, I'll be mad. That's why allegedly they've been having an affair. They got a whole grown ass kid that's fucking everybody in the industry. So they had to been screwing for years. If this is true, I'm telling y'all, allegedly, I gotta say allegedly. Big Boom told me to say allegedly. He said, protect yourself. I said, I don't give a fuck. I got a pocket full of condoms for no reason. You know what I mean? I don't fuck with condoms no more. I'm in a full-blown relationship. Fuck all of that. You know? And if I wasn't, I would protect myself. Tell me you and only you, babe. You know what I mean? And whoever don't like my interview, kiss my ass. I know I'm only playing. No, I was cracking up. Everybody that was laughing at me talking about how long I was talking and how horrible my interview and stuff is. Honestly, I'm calculated, ladies and gentlemen. Every bad comment you say about that interview, you don't understand how good it is for me. I'm like, oh, you saw it. Oh, you viewed it. I don't give a damn if you like it or not. Just always remember, you on Jamil Peterson, Mr. I Am Comedy channel. I Am Comedy. Why wouldn't I market myself? Huh? The fuck? I'm not motherfucking Oprah Winfrey back when she was you know. I'm not a real interviewer guy. Do y'all realize that? Yes, I'm getting interviews. I'm interviewing some big name motherfuckers. But I'm not an interview guy. So of course it's gonna look ghetto. Of course I'm gonna house the interview. Just to remind you motherfuckers, look, I am Mr. I Am Comedy, superhero. Coming to fight and survive Steve Harvey's mustache. But no, Steve, you know it's hard for me. All comedians, it's hard for us to take things serious. We find humor in the worst situations, guys. I mean, I'm telling you the truth. Like, we can't help it. It's in our hearts and in our souls to deal with, you know, challenging things and heartbreak and death and a lot of different things. We're given the gift to find the humor and the comedy in it. You know what I mean? Now, on my time, you know, if I'm crying over, you know, something, death, or, you know what I mean? But in the world, I don't keep that on my head forever. Because people look down, all our loved ones, they look down on us and they want us to succeed. They don't want us to be down here crying and stressing. They are already in a better motherfucker place. They looking down at y'all like, motherfucker, look, get it together. God damn it, what are you crying for? You never cry talking about missing me when you're sober. You only talk about how much you miss me when you the fuck drunk. Have that same energy when your ass is sober. Every time you get drunk, start crying, talking about, oh my God, I wish you were here. You know what I'm talking about? How many brothers fell victim to the street? Rest in peace, little nigga. Is there a heaven for a G? You don't never play that song when you're sober. Just when you're drunk. Motherfucker, get drunk. I'm telling you, that's how I used to be, guys. I told you I got a year alcohol free. But I was a crazy motherfucker drunk. I was that nigga. You knew it. I mean, I was a nice guy, but I was wild. Well, you know what I mean? I'll get drunk. 1 minute I'm crying. Next minute I want to fight. Next minute I want to have sex. You know what I'm saying? Anytime something exciting would happen, one of my kids could graduate school, I handle it different now. But when I used to drink and I hear something like that, oh, I just burst out crying. Oh my God, I'm so proud of my baby. You're extra when you're drunk. That's why I stick to my monsters, guys. And I do one a day. Y'all told me I could have one a day. I'm not abusing them. Y'all said that I could have one monster drink a day. I told you, it keeps me hype, keeps me happy, and it keeps the pecker hard. You know what I mean? What good are you to a woman with a soft pecker? Uh-uh. No, she want that long dome, that hard, that MC Hammer, Hammer, I am Hammer. They put me in a mix. Hammer, Hammer, I am. Oh, 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 oh. Motherfucker, put some respect on MC Hammer's name. MC Hammer was a bad motherfucker, boy. Hammer is underrated. I used to love Hammer, and I still do. I remember MC Hammer back in the day. He challenged Michael Jackson. Y'all remember that shit? You had to be, come from the '90s, come from the '80s, from the, the '60s. If it didn't know Michael, But one time MC Hammer challenged Michael Jackson. MC Hammer said that he could dance better than Michael Jackson. Now I'm gonna tell you. First of all, my all-time greatest dancers is MC Hammer, Michael Jackson, James Brown, and motherfucking Chris Brown. Now I gave you 3 different eras. Four different eras. Those are some dancing motherfuckers right there. Motherfucker Michael Jackson, James Brown, But yeah, man, Steve Harvey, allegedly hospitalized. My prayers is with you, Steve. I do not think that you're going to be in there long. You know what I mean? If Big Boom People's right and you are in the hospital, sir, you will be out by later on today. It'll be all over TMZ by this afternoon. I just found out this morning. Big Boom's People's reached out to me. Big Boom is supposed to keep quiet. There's an interview that's on my channel. You guys are free to watch it and make fun of me. Send me dollar cash apps talking about how terrible my interview was. But long as y'all get the key points of what's in that interview. You know what I mean? Lori Harvey is allegedly Big Boom's daughter. Okay? He said that in the interview. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm still saying allegedly. And I'm still saying allegedly that was Big Boom. It's not my fault if somebody reach out to me and say, hey, I'm Big Boom. I'm big than a motherfucker, but I'm hiding in the basement because nobody can. I'm not allowed to say this, but I want to say this. I said, Big Boom, you are too big to be scared. When I look at you, and then I found out that you was a pimp. Big Boom. I done seen some short pimps tell women what to do. I mean, bitch, get the fuck over here. You know what I mean? He looking at a bitch, a neighbor, talking about, get over here, get over here. You know what I mean? One of the hoes could pick him up and put that motherfucker in their pocket. But Big Boom, you was a pimp, and you look like a scary pimp. A big, scary, hugging, hard-ass pimp. Motherfucker hug you and shit. You feel like you on a roller coaster just by getting a hug from Big Boom. Say, God damn, this motherfucker spinning me around. I'm dizzy as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying, Big Boom? You look big. You don't look as scary as you did, years ago. I seen some pictures of you, Big Boom, and you look like a bad motherfucker. Right now, you like a big teddy bear, like a nice guy. Just don't fuck with me type Big Boom. I know you was one of them pimps. Women was scared of you. You was the type motherfucker just look at a bitch, be like, listen, go on that corner and get my motherfucking money, okay? Don't make me count to 20. Because you and I know the consequences once I get to 20. A bitch will be over on that corner by 3 seconds. Real rap, guys. Smash that like button, man. Surviving Steve Harvey's mustache. Breaking news. Steve Harvey, you're still going to be her father, though, dude. You've been married for all these years. She's been in your life. You know what I mean? You've been in her life all these years, dude. You knew that you wasn't the goddamn father anyway. You signed the paper for what? 13 motherfucking kids? Gave them all your last name. Said, here, take my money, take my legacy. That vagina is so great, I'll do anything. I'll tell the world, look, you ain't got to have no money. Just take care of your woman. It doesn't matter. We can be out in the cold. Balls is just freezing. Just make sure your woman's not cold. You probably the dude that wrote the end of the Titanic, Steve. When Jack was holding on a suitcase. When the Titanic was going down. And he held the suitcase for the woman to stay on there. And he just froze. And she the only one that survived. That would have been totally different, Jack, if I was on the motherfucking Titanic. I said, bitch, we both gonna get on and freeze together. You heard of Bonnie and Clyde. But Steve, if that was you, you would have been on that motherfucker and just froze and shit. And she get to survive in the end with the rest of your 400 million. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this, Steve. Relationships should be fair. Okay? I always say a guy should take a woman out on the first date. That's how I feel. I'll pay for every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? On the first date. And it's gonna be a reasonable goddamn, you know. But after that, you can take me out, or we can take each other out, or we can, you know what I'm saying? If you can't hang out with me when I ain't got no money and just have a motherfucking picnic, get some lunch meat and cheese, you know, and show me that you'll be with me if I ain't got it, that's the only way I'm gonna value you that high. You try to tell the whole world, listen, fuck us as men. We just got to make sure that they are all right. You know, nigga, you out your motherfucking mind. I know dudes that try to get a woman the world, and they end up leaving them or cheating on them. One of my homeboys bought his girl a car. You know, when she ended up cheating on him and he was out driving and he stopped at a damn light, the dude she was cheating on him with was driving the car he bought with her on the passenger side and them two at the light. Do you know how many men is in the penitentiary right now, Steve, doing life over a vagina when all they had to do was just let the relationship go? It's millions upon millions of motherfuckers. I'm not killing nobody over shit. You either with me or not. I don't feel like ain't no pussy in the world to die for. But there is some pussy that feels so good that makes you want to just to die for, but not to really do it. Y'all know that pussy good. God damn it, y'all know it. Y'all be pretending y'all don't know how good that pussy is. Stop playing. What are you saying? What are you saying? I told you, goddamn girl, I'm high as fuck off that fucking pussy. You know it's good. You just want to hear me say it. I've been telling you, goddamn, it's good. You know, but anyway, guys, prayers for Steve Harvey. Like I said, if this is true, allegedly Steve Harvey is hospitalized after finding out Big Boom is allegedly Lori Harvey's father. So I'm gonna pray for you, Steve, but get it together, sir. You knew that she wasn't your real daughter in any goddamn way. You've been in her life all this time. And Big Boom said that you knew that him and Marjorie was doing the chawally wally, shabang bang. So what the fuck did you expect, dude? And he introduced you to her. I can't stand that shit. You introduce a motherfucker to a hoe that you done already had sex with, and then when he get her, he be talking about, look, don't talk to that motherfucker no more. I don't want to hear that you talk. Nigga, I done already been there. I done passed it down to you. Now you telling her she can't talk to me no more. Don't laugh at his jokes no more. Unsubscribe to the motherfucker. When I introduce you to her, Steve, that's the kind of friend that you are. Shout out to everybody that was on the motherfucking channel, guys. Like and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. And this was another great episode of Surviving Steve Harvey's Mustache. Guys.